You know, every now and then the Jets make a smart move and I say, wow, I didn't see this one coming. This is one that a lot of fans have been talking about for a while now. Not just a GM, not just a head coach, but a senior football advisor, and a damn good one at that. The New York Jets are hiring Rick Spielman as a senior football advisor to help guide this new regime into the future. And I'm really excited about this. One, because Aaron Glenn's a first-time head coach. Darren Muji is a first-time GM, and you got a whole bunch of like first-time everything across the board, and it's always something that gives us a lot of concern. So having someone in the building that has literally done it multiple stops and done it pretty damn well too is pretty exciting overall. Now, Rick Spielman was part of the 33rd team that helped find Aaron Glenn and Darren Muji and get them on board and everything. So this is more of like a helping and guiding along the way. He made this announcement on, I think it was it CBS? Yeah, CBS Sports. This is what he had to say.
I took a full-time job with the New York Jets as their senior football advisor. So what I'm doing, I'm going to be helping in any way I can with Aaron Glenn, with Darren Muji, the new general manager. Right now, my biggest project is trying to rebuild the football operation side of things. So there's a lot of changes going on up there, and kind of feel honored and privileged that they called me and asked me to be a part of it going forward. So a lot of phone calls, and any way I can help support the football ops side of it, that's kind of technically what my job is going to be.
So I really like this. It's really nice to see a senior advisor come in. His resume kind of speaks for itself. He was a player for the Chargers and the Lions back in the 80s. He was a scout for the Lions 90 to 96, director of player personnel for the Bears, vice president of player personnel for the Dolphins for 2 seasons, then senior vice president of football operations for 2 seasons, then the general manager for just 1 season, then went to the Vikings, vice president of player personnel, and then general manager from 2012 until 2021. Then he went on to do the 33rd team, and then obviously winds up with us. But this is a dude that like drafted so many different players, and the clip from the Eagles taking Jalen Reagor instead of Justin Jefferson during that draft is just so priceless.
You can get a corner at 25.
What corner's going to be?
I know if we can move back at 25, we're going to get one of these corners.
You think?
Yeah, the corners are sitting there.
He's going to take a receiver too, right?
Meanwhile, we have the Philadelphia Eagles. You thought they might go wide receiver. We've seen some wide receivers go off the board. It certainly seems like this would be a need that they need to fill.
All right, pick is in. We're on the clock. Jalen Reagor, wide receiver, TCU to the Eagles.
Let's go get him.
Yeah.
Hey, Pat.
I'm on it.
Nice. Get Justin Jefferson on the clock right now.
And not just Justin Jefferson. Listen to the list of players that this guy has drafted. Adrian Peterson, Stefon Diggs, Dalvin Cook, Kyle Rudolph, Harrison Smith, Anthony Barr, Danielle Hunter, John Sullivan, Matt Khalil, Xavier Rhodes, Eric Kendricks, Christian Darrisaw, Brian O'Neill, and the list just goes on and on. And the Jets need a little bit of that like good juju on the draft side of things, because while we've seen a little bit of success under the Joe Douglas regime and Phil Savage and all that, the greater span of Jet fanhood has really been not that great at drafting. So I know for me, when I'm thinking Joe Douglas is leaving, I was like, oh, great, here we go. We're back to, John Idzik and some of the bad drafts that we've had in the past. But with Rick Spielman at the top of the ship, with Phil Savage still on as a consultant, and you have all this information, all this knowledge, in the Jets organization, it feels really good. And I feel like this is a home run signing for the New York Jets and a very smart move by Woody Johnson. Thinking isn't overrated, Woody. This is, it's just good. It's good to get one right sometimes. So, guys, let me know your thoughts. Rick Spielman down below in the comments section. What are you most looking forward to? Do you think he can help bring some stability to this new regime? Let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, go Jets.
Jets!